Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you the details about Final Fantasy XV's latest evolution announcement and that of the Royal Edition. When ESRB rated this about a week ago, we figured it was just the official name for the PC version. We now know that the official PC version, the Windows Edition, will be releasing March 6, 2018, and that the Royal Edition will launch the same day and be included in the PC version. The Royal Edition contains a bunch of new content that we're going to be going over in this video, so if you're looking for details on it, you're in the right place. Before I start playing the trailer over the video, which is why it's just the Mr. Happy logo, I did want to say spoilers. There's a lot of back end of the game cutscenes, or the new cutscenes that are being added to the back end of the game. The entire final dungeon has been revamped, so there's a lot of stuff that takes place pretty much right at the end of the game in this trailer. So wanted to give you a quick spoiler warning. If you stay tuned now, then I can't really say much. So what's all coming in this Royal Edition that's going to be included with the PC version, and by the way, available for those of you who already own the base game, but I'll get into that detail a little bit later. So what's going to be added is, first up, the Royal Vessel, which is the boat that you ride in the later part of the game. You're going to be getting that and the ability to explore the ocean between Altissia and Cape Cayam. Fishing included, so if you haven't had enough of that, you'll get more of it. The Armiger is going to be getting a revamp, or at least an addition, I should say, of the Armiger Unleashed. You're able to unlock this after obtaining all 13 Royal Arms. Once you have all those, you'll be able to go find a hidden accessory in the world. We don't know where it is just yet, and that will unlock the Unleashed version of the Armiger, which is much more powerful. There's going to be the Archive of the Cosmogony books. They're going to have their own new menu in the game itself, so you can review them at any time. They're also going to be placing new lore in the game that you can pick up and use this archive system to keep track of. Also, I think it's worth, before I mention the final, big new thing, that all the updates the game has gotten up to this point, both free and from the Season Pass, are included in the Royal Edition and Windows Edition. Things like the off-road regalia, the ability to play as other party members, and even the episode and multiplayer content, which, keep in mind that if you're playing on the console, multiplayer content will still require Xbox Gold and PlayStation Plus. There's going to be new stuff teased for the PC release as well, such as the first-person mode, so keep that in mind that the PC version is also getting a bunch of stuff they announced a while ago. So the big thing that has my attention and a lot of other people's attention is the last big new thing, at least that they've told us thus far, and that's the expanded map of the Insomnia City ruins. In the later half of the game, you get to go back to Insomnia, and while it's not necessarily bad, it's definitely not as explorable as people would have liked it to be, but the entire final chapter of the game and final area of the game is getting a revamp, including brand new cutscenes, a battle against Cerberus and the rulers of Yore as part of the story itself, and Omega is going to be placed in Insomnia City ruins as a new optional super boss. The reason why we know Omega's a super boss is in the trailer at the least. He's level 119, whereas Cerberus and the rulers of Yore hang around the mid-40s for their level. So we have to assume that on top of them having new cutscenes related, that they are probably just part of the new story that's going to be expanded on in Chapter 14. One of the big things is it looks like they are going to try to tie comrades together a bit more into the later half of the game. They show a few cutscenes with that. Not only are the Kingsglaive planning to partake in the attack on Insomnia, but Corleones himself will be fighting alongside them as well. There's new cutscenes depicting the struggle against Cerberus and the rulers with Core as well as the Bros, and a scene that briefly seems to depict the spirit of Luna coming to help against demons. She is also on the new box art, so it makes sense we'll probably be seeing more Luna in the back half of the game. So, if you're like me, you all had the same question. I already own the game, I already purchased the Season Pass, so I get this for free, right? It wasn't even a question, it wasn't even, I better not have to pay for this. It was just like, we're getting this for free, right? Well, if you already own the current console version, what's going to be available is something called the Royal Pack, which will cost about $20 or 2,000 yen. Now, let me say this. I'm not a fan of that. I bought the game for $60 back way then. I actually have the collector's edition of the game. I bought the Season Pass for everything that I've played up till now. You know, I got all those free updates. You know what the thing is, though? That's not even what really gets me about needing to pay another $20 for this Royal Pack. The PC version itself will retail at $49.99 and comes with everything I just told you, plus the PC exclusive stuff they promised a while ago. So not only do I need to pay as the console version that I bought it a year ago, $20, or a year and a half ago, by the time this comes out, not only do I need to pay $20, but the PC version launches for $10 cheaper than the base game. Now, there's a lot of reasons for that, and that's not really all that abnormal, but you can see why I'm a little, not exactly happy with that. The PC version can be pre-ordered from the Windows Store, Steam, or even Origin, and all come with different pre-order bonuses that don't really have much impact on the game itself, but they're there. I think one of them's like a fashion pack or something. It's also worth noting that they told us there's going to be like 3 more big DLCs for Final Fantasy 15 in 2018, and more details are needed. But as far as we know, the Royal Pack isn't one of them, which we were told. I guess they told us that the first one would be, quote, Episode Arden, that it wouldn't exactly be Episode Arden, but it would be something that explores him and his story a lot more. This doesn't look to be it. There is one showing of Arden, and maybe we do learn more about Arden in this in these actual cutscenes, but I'm going to assume this isn't one of them, and it's not mentioned anywhere that you'll be getting those 2018 DLCs in this Royal Pack either. So I'm just gonna say that you may be needing another season pass also. So I'll say that the trailer and all the additions look fantastic. Definitely not a fan of paying $20 more for my console edition. I'm gonna buy the PC version anyway, just because that's what I do on this channel. I want to check it out, highlight it, show off the features and videos, stuff like that. But I mean, the consumer in me is still not happy about that $20 thing. But if you are someone who hasn't purchased it yet, the PC version retailing at $49.99, perfect time to pick it up. A lot of new additions, a lot of things fixed up since the game initially released, as they call it, the Evolution. So let me know what your thoughts are on the Royal Edition of Final Fantasy 15 and the PC edition of Final Fantasy 15. I'll include links in the description for more detail so you guys can look through that. And I gotta go get ready for my stream. I decided to record this an hour before I got to stream at 6 in the morning. So thank you everyone for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share. And, well, see you then. Until then, take care.